There we go. Sorry about that. Hello everybody, Radican here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. I know I'm running into technical difficulties already. So this video is going to be completely different. As you guys can see, we're not on Dokkan. I've been very busy with IRL stuff that I have not been able to touch Dokkan, so apologies on that. Don't worry, I'm still link leveling. There's gonna be a stream. Don't worry. Soon I'm gonna be doing like a live stream of it. So give me a moment of your time and we can go ahead and just talk about this. So first and foremost, I did a tweet, and for those people who don't follow me on Twitter, I will leave this tweet in the link in the description for you guys to be able to follow me there if you guys want to. If not, then okay, that's fine as well. I do want you to interact with this tweet though, because I did want to bring in some attention to some of the things that are going on in regards to graphic designers. So as you all know, I love Yups, I love Kuwa, I love Kensei, and I love every single person who is available out there promoting his own art. I love it. I love it a lot. And I did wanted to talk about some of the best things and some of the worst things in a professional aspect that they are dealing with, because basically they are selling themselves. I don't want to say selling themselves. That's a nasty word, I would say. They're promoting their own stuff, they're promoting their art, and they're making their own money and making their services throughout these medias. So I love supporting these guys because they are amazing. Some of the thumbnails that they are doing is because of them. They are the guys promoting the channel. They are the guys showing you guys the videos and everything like that. The videos are in display because of them. Because of them, we wouldn't have had the impact that we have at the moment. And so I'm very, very grateful for whatever they have been doing. But recently, I've been seeing sort of like a pattern where, it's weird because it's not a tangible sort of art that you have at the moment. It's like something minuscule that you might think to yourself, is this worth paying this amount of money? You see, it's like an abstract kind of thing. So I said on a tweet saying, I'm dedicating a video to you. Talk to me about the best and the worst things about your profession, whether it be dealing with people or just being underpaid. Simple, because it is one of the many subjects that we will go around with this video, and a lot of people have been in talks for it. I haven't gotten a lot of responses, obviously, because I'm not that popular, but I do have some friends that did quote retweet it. So I'm gonna talk about Yups first, and I'm gonna put his stuff on the next tab here, because I will check this out first. So obviously he promotes his own art. He will work any type of thing that you want to deal with, obviously with some constraints, with some dealings. He is a human being as well, so be aware of that. But obviously he's promoting his prices, like thumbnails is $10, Twitter header $25. There's a bundle where he's promoting 5 thumbnail bundles, 65 for 10, 135 for 20, and all of these kinds of things. But with it, there are some good things and there's some bad things. So a lot of people in the bad are just thinking maybe a thumbnail, which is just a little label for a video. Why am I paying $10 for this? Like, I don't think it's justifiable for me to pay $10 for this. And that's the thought process for other people. And there have been a lot of discussions and a lot of arguments. So we go over to this tweet right here. Shouts to Soul, another graphic designer. I haven't worked with him, but I will promote his art so you guys can see it if you guys are interested. This is why I keep promoting them on the socials section of the channel, where it's right now in the description. You can guys look at it and see all those beautiful artists where they're just promoting their art. They're doing freelance works, which freelance, for those people who don't know, is you being your own boss. you are able to work with other people, so you can do commissions, do set of thumbnails or arts or profile pictures or banners or overlays or anything in general, where they basically don't have a boss. So for me, I work closely with Kensei and Yups because they are two of my best boys ever. I love them to death, and I would love to use both of those guys as services. What do we have here? So he says that as a graphic designer, scale 1 to 10. This is a trend that was happening recently. It says 8 out of 10. Only criticism I have is your work is too overpriced compared to what you can get from other designers just paying $10. Then again, business is business. It's kind of stupid because this is basically their jobs. What they're doing right now, they may not be working full time, or they don't have a job, or they're about to, or during the process of getting a job, or they have a job, or they have it and they haven't been paid yet, or maybe they want to do a side hustle or something else. But you got to look at it as a business perspective. You're not going to be going over to Twitter and be like, yeah, I'm going to be a YouTuber. I'm going to go ahead and do this. But obviously, of course, if you're not an artist, if you don't know how to do thumbnails, like myself, I don't know how to do thumbnails. So I have other people do it for me. There was one thumbnail that I did for the Resurrection of F Blues, but I don't feel like it was a good thumbnail. So I go to these people and I see their work and I see their prowess, and it's so amazing to have these people around, because for just a simple amount of dollars, you're not only helping them out, you're doing yourself something good, because you're not only promoting them, you're also promoting your stuff too. So Soul brings a hot take saying that I think all of y'all undercharge yourselves. Looking at other designers outside of the anime space, let me give a like to this. I don't know why I haven't liked it. Looking at other designers outside the anime space, they do similar quality work and charge way more. This is absolutely true. I've seen other people charge like a ton of money for a thumbnail, which I'm not going to deny that it's a bad thing. This is their service. This is their brand. That is their products, and they're selling you their products. And why should they lowball it? It's like I'm trying to make everybody subscribe to my Twitch channel for them to be able to look at my streams. It's like my quality is too high enough for me to promote or show you any gameplay or whatever the heck I'm doing. So you need to pay $5 for you to be able to see it. And no. Like, these guys are promoting a service, and their service is making everything look pretty for you to be attracted to look at the things that I'm doing, you know? So for example, this guy's a graphic designer apparently, and he has commissions open, but yet he is saying that he is overpriced. So I'm happy that he's like charging more people, like he's charging more, because it is a service. It is something that they are doing. It's a tough work. Like, you're not, these people spend a lot of time. Like, I will say this, like, it's not easy going into a computer and drawing. It's not easy. Hell, if it were, we would all be doing it, and we wouldn't be having this argument. So I feel you, but the amount of times I got DMs from people wanting to order and they say $5 is too much. I'm just trying to get people to order at this point. Yeah, it is lowballing them, but here's what Soul says. In my opinion, if they tell me $5 is too much, then I don't want to work with them anyway. All I can say is I've had more successes with these new prices than I have in the past year or two. I can have less commissions, but I feel like I'm getting paid what I deserve, which is absolutely true, and is actually factual. Truthfully, the anime scene isn't substantial for designers in my anyway. I mean, yeah, kind of. I think he focuses a lot on like the anime side of things. But look at this, thumbnails are $20. I am I'm just gonna retweet my boy, Soul Design. Very very good. So yeah, he has like bundles in there, so you can be able to like set itself up. But these thumbnails are not bad. Like they are very high quality. I don't know where. Yeah, there it is right here. Like look at these thumbnails. They are very good looking. These are very high quality thumbnails, and for those people who are interested in it, by all means check them out. The links is in the description. You guys can check these guys out. But I would not be mad paying $20 for a thumbnail of his work, because his quality of work shows the strength and the quality of his design. So if we go back, Yups is my boy. Yups is another fella that we're gonna talk about, and he has done some amazing work. The first ever video for Dokkan Battle, if you guys go back, go into my Dokkan Battle playlist. I'm possibly gonna leave it in the description. You guys can check way down the first video, and one of the thumbnails that he did was the Super Vegeta one, and I feel like it was one of the absolute best thumbnails that he has made for me on the channel. And the art for the channel, like the profile picture and the YouTube banner, everything he was able to do. And I love that I was able to contact him first. So he says, I feel like increasing the price can 50-50 to a lot of people, especially for clients. But that helps so much if you get burnt out by making thumbnails over and over by the requests. That is also true. Like you imagine like paying this guy, oh, he did you 25 thumbnails, and this man was only paid $5 for each thumbnail. Granted, it's good money, but the price of your mental health is not the greatest. You can get burnt out pretty easily. That's why Yups might be taking some orders and some commissions and anything like that, but he is taking time off the weekends basically for him to be able to concentrate on his mental health. So he quote tweeted my tweet, and he said that some of the good things, variety of content you can do or find with content creators. So basically, Jups is the thumbnail guy for Tystra, another epic dude. Go ahead and check him out. And he does a lot of good stuff with Genshin Impact, and he is basically also a graphic designer for 5-9 Gaming, which I want to be a part of. So he continues saying, find clients who are passionate and supportive about someone else's work it always makes him happy doing it, and it's one of the many reasons he continues doing it. So I'm happy to hear that. I haven't read any of these, by the way, so I just let them quote tweet them, and I just go on my merry way. Bad things, there's a lot of things that I can say that really makes me infuriated, but like I feel like that you can find a lot of people who doesn't communicate with their designers enough. You can find clients that really want to waste their time doing and end up not using it. There's also the inevitable burnout from ideas that you will have one time or another, and there's times you have to do it while you're still not in the mood to make it. Of course there's more, but still one of the main things I wanted to mention. Very interesting stuff. There were some of the cases, and I'm not gonna bring this up because it's some private subjects, but most of the time this is the argument. Like people are like I said earlier over here in my tweet, that people are getting underpaid, or people believe that they're underpaid, but in reality, in factuality, they deserve to raise their prices. Like this is a good setup for prices. Look at this work. Look at this. Y'all see this thumbnail? I'm gonna tell you a story. This thumbnail was supposed to go for somebody else who is promoting My Hero Academia content. And look at my boy Tystra over here. You guys seen Tystra? If you guys don't know him, make sure you guys check him out. This thumbnail is one of my stream thumbnails. You know why? Because somebody from this artist, or from the person who wanted to record some videos with this, rejected said thumbnail. I guess he didn't like the way that it looks, or wanted something different, or anything in that aspect or in that regard. But for that person, he didn't like it. He didn't like that thumbnail. So I decided, you know what? Yups, give me that thumbnail. I will buy it. No matter what he does, his work cannot go to waste. It must not go to waste because it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Look at these amazing images that many people will get the this one in particular. I'm a huge like China, huge Sasuke fan. I love Sasuke, and this thumbnail right here, oh my god, if that person didn't want that thumbnail, I would have gotten hit like this. So tell me that this work is not valuable enough. Like, please, somebody let me know that this work is not valuable enough. Like, this is amazing. The detail, the level of detail that he is able to conscrew in one of these thumbnails is just so impressive, man. I love it. I will ask him again because he's working on an overlay for me, so I will ask him again how's that going. But yeah, that's one of the comments. I am really like mad. I get mad at these people that are basically not compliant to what they're asking for. It's just simple stuff, just compassion and common sense to just try to communicate better with your thumbnail artist, if in any case you're trying to communicate with them or you're trying to make a service, because all in all, this is a service that he's doing. Like, if you want to request his services, make sure you guys check him out, because he is not a permanent person who works for a company or something like that. He is a human being being paid for commissions or anything like that, because he's just showing you this type of prices. He and Kensei are my thumbnail guys, so you guys are seeing that I might be paying him this type of pricing or this type of pricing because I need thumbnails for some of the stuff that is going on. Like this thumbnail right here, the one that you guys are seeing, Kensei made it, and I wanted to show off his work because he's been doing everything for me. Well, we can actually look it up. Let me go over to YouTube, and we will go over to my channel or my videos. And every single thumbnail, except this one. This was an image that I collected. It was a quick video and stuff like that. You guys are crazy for this video, by the way. Almost 200 views. Jesus. But all of these thumbnails, every single thumbnail over here, I have been with my guy Kensei for a long time because I do admire his work. But if we go back to my first video, let me just show you my first video. We're just gonna go over here. Actually, let me go back because I saw something. This, let me see. This thumbnail, somebody didn't want it, and I got it from Yups. So this thumbnail and this thumbnail, they were from Kuwa, who is another amazing artist. So make sure you guys check that boy out. This one was from Kuwa as well. And we continue on. Let me just see if I can be able to just show my first ever video, which is gonna take a while. Boy, I've been doing this for a long time, it seems. I'm happy for that. I'm happy that I've been doing this for a long time. So this is the first video that I did for Super Vegeta. This one, all of these are videos for these are thumbnails from Yups, and they were the first ever videos that I started uploading. As you guys see, there's a big gap over here, and then it jumps over to January. These are the videos that started going everything. And obviously for Yups, I started pulling in all these videos, and then obviously I started working with Kensei by the time, and then we started moving forward with the connections, those good connections that I tried to make with not only Yups but with Kensei as well. So most of it you're gonna see Kensei because, you know, Yups is working with 5ix9ine and Tystra, two big important dudes, and they're constantly uploading videos. Sometimes I am just like possibly taking breaks or taking some time, that I'm not able to go immediately quickly to some videos, and I immediately reach out to Kensei because he is mostly available all the time. Sometimes, not all the time, but yeah. But yeah, there's the burnout that, sometimes burnout can be an ordeal, can be quite a strenuous thing. So it really, really sucks that they're going over this. And imagine if they are going through all of that and they're not being paid correctly. That's the worst thing ever. So I really do not be compassionate. Like, they're doing a service for you, and if you want to have the highest quality of that service, make sure that you're paying your graphic designers well. It's not bad. All right, so we go to the other quote tweet, which is Kensei. Kensei is my dude. So let me go for what he says. I haven't read any single thing of this, so let me go ahead and read it. It is such a wonderful experience working with creators who genuinely cares about the designer work. This is something that Yup said as well. Really does give the motivation to keep on doing what we love. The bad. Underpaid is something that can be an issue. It is quite frustrating that you are putting the best of the best, a lots of time, effort for thumbnails and other categories. You can just feel like you deserve more. Another bad thing is designer blocked. So let me go back to the underpaid thing. I didn't want to specify this as something that was the point or the main focus of the problem, but it is one of the biggest concerns when it comes to people who are doing graphic designer jobs or work like that, because that's the biggest issue that I've encountered. I've encountered Yups and Kensei talking to me in private about how they're not being paid well enough, or how they're not being paid how they're supposed to be paid. Or I see critics over, or maybe they're tweeting something and they're tweeting that, hey, I hate it when this dude is just not gonna be able to pay me like the amount that I'm supposed to be paid. And it's painful. It's painful to see it, because you're out here doing your absolute best, showing you that the quality of their art. But by the way, this Dokkan for Dummies thumbnail, this was Kensei. He developed that thumbnail because he wanted to create something of his own. And every single time he does a thumbnail, I cheer him on. I say, wow. By the way, this is missing one view for 700, by the way, check it out. He says, like, I am insanely proud of him. I am insanely proud of Kensei, because he does such an amazing work, an amazing work, and his work cannot, I assure you, it cannot go unnoticed, because it is one of the best things that he has been doing, and his art is just like so beautiful in every step of the way, and I love him. I love what he's doing. I love every single thing of it, and of course there's gonna be more and more videos to come, and it's gonna be his thumbnail. By the way, this was also Yups' thumbnail. I managed to actually get it. And I love Rose. Rose is like possibly one of my favorite characters in Dragon Ball. So this was something that that my boy Kensei wanted to work with. Just me doing the actual facial reactions. I don't like it. I usually complain about like YouTubers or everybody just doing like, oh my god, the whole acting surprise kind of bullshit. But for me to be able to have Kensei do something like this for me, I've grown to love it. I've grown to actually appreciate what it is. So like, look at this, like this thumbnail right here. This looks badass. I like it. I hate that my eyes are just like insanely yellowy, but that's a topic for a discussion for another day. But every single thumbnail that comes through here is either Kensei or Yups or Kuwa or many other designers that I'm excited to discover, because they do deserve to be recognized. They do deserve to be shown and known, and had that display, have that expose or the exposition for them to be able to be shown and revered, So this channel art right here, let me I guess we're going over to my videos. This and this was made by Yups, and I don't think I'm changing it in the near future. I think this might change, but I don't think I would like to change it. This is by far one of the most beautiful things that I've ever done, is to create this YouTube channel. Not only for myself, but for all of us here watching. Even if I had to watch my own videos to just give myself a pat on the back and some support. But I love it. I love every single bit of it. It's beautiful that I am able and capable of doing all these things. Not only that, overlays as well. Look at these overlays. From the persona overlay right there. This is the first few overlays that Kensei made for me. Yups in the first primary videos. This was made by Kuwa. Like, man, I am so lucky to have met such wonderful people like Kensei and Yups, and maybe many even more. So let's continue. Designer block as well, like that can be pretty struggling, because maybe in your creative mind you're trying to do something, and obviously it's just self-explanatory. You get stuck, you don't know what you're doing, and you get mad at seeing what you're doing. And those are one of the many critiques that most of them have, which is pretty bad. There are times where like you run out of ideas, and your mood just completely drained out and don't want to do anymore. Also, the constant doubt that you are not good enough anymore. Oh, I didn't read that. Been a few times where that happened with me, but always think of the reactions I get from my work, and insanely, I don't doubt myself anymore. Well, I gotta reassure my boy Kensei, because that's the thing. You see, I'm a softie, okay? I'm sorry, my bad. But I have a soft spot for my boys, and seeing them do the work, do some amazing things, do some epic work in terms of these graphic designs, that I get mad, I get angry that I'm not able to do enough. That I want to do it all. I want to be able to support my boys. I want to give them paychecks every single time they are doing their great work, like, you know, just having them on a payroll or something like that, because they deserve it. They really do freaking deserve it. So if you're into YouTube, or you're trying to make your YouTube thing work, let me actually follow my boy Soul. If you're trying to do work or something like that, please make sure to check out these guys. Make sure you guys check them out. It is an absolutely epic opportunity that they are gonna be doing most of this stuff, you know, and they're just promoting their work, you know. They are just showing off that they can do wonders in here, and like, these are so epic looking. The design, the detail, every single bit of it is just so beautiful. So please do make sure to check them out. It's not in means and ways that I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna make a public donation for graphic designers everywhere, because I'm gonna be supporting them personally. They are my boys, my graphic design boys, and I'm going to always keep on supporting my boys. But please, if you are a graphic designer and you're watching this video, send me your work. Please do. Follow me on Twitter. Send me your work. I will retweet it. I will spam it everywhere, and make sure that your work is being shown, because it's well deserved. So let me also show you this. Like, this profile picture, I just found this image, but this thing in particular, this amazing banner, this is made by Trey. I think he focuses more on doing profile pictures and headers for Twitter and stuff like that, and social media stuff. I think he does stuff for Twitch too. So I'm going to put his link in the description, because if you are interested in something like this, bro, I'm gonna let you know. Like, he did some phenomenal work, and I you know me, I'm a sucker for Yalon. So if you're interested in this, if you're interested in this type of thing, like please make sure you do not do yourself a disservice. I'm not as big of a guy. I'm not a big content creator. I'm not that huge, but I will do my best to reassure you and promote your work and do whatever it takes for other people to show, for other people to see you. So please do not hesitate to send me your stuff, because I will make sure that people like Kensei and people like Yups and other people like this are reassured to the point that they're confident with the stuff that they're doing. So I love these boys to death, and I obviously, if you guys want to tweet about this more, I will do an updated video on this, so let me know as well. Ooh. But yeah, quite of a long video. I apologize for that, but we'll cut it here. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you guys so much for listening to me. I sincerely mean this from the bottom of my heart that I wish I could do more. I wish I could do more to support my boys, because without them, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be showing off what I got. I wouldn't show you guys my knowledge or my capabilities or streaming or anything like that. Obviously, I wouldn't be here without the support of you guys, the support of my immediate and close family. I wouldn't be here without them and without you. But the videos, things like that, without the graphic designers, I wouldn't be here. I would not be here. A strong community with almost 560 of us. So I'm very, very grateful. Even if one of you watched this video, or 5, 10, however many people would watch this video, thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Please make sure you guys go into the description and support the amazing graphic designers. Make sure you guys show them some love on whatever platform, and I'll make sure to share it with them. So appreciate your time watching this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys all in the next one.